Hey guys, how's it going? So, as promised, here's my Q&A session for hitting 300 subs. I truly am in bewilderment as to how 300 of you, well, in fact a little bit more now, will actually sit there and watch my videos. I must be doing something right, or you're just very bored. Either way, it works. So, without further ado, my girlfriend is going to read the questions out. She is a quiz master. I was going to do the whole mastermind type thing, but I can't get the lighting right. You got to do what you can do, really. So, here we go. Over to you, Madame Maestro.
Thank you. Ivan and his mighty steed. If you could ask yourself any question, what would you ask?
Why am I useless at thinking up questions?
Matt 46 Vale. Are you going to plan on any track days this year?
Yes. I plan on definitely 1 or 2 track days, probably at Brands Hatch maybe, because that's sort of closest to me. And as most of you are aware by now, I'm also going to be doing the ODM ARD in April. I booked that yesterday, so fun times.
Tired Ninja has 2 questions for you. What's your favourite dream bike?
What's my favourite dream bike? Well, my favourite bike is a Panigale. It just looks awesome. But my dream bike, and it's been my dream bike ever since I was younger and set eyes on motorbikes, was a GSXR. Yes, I'm a chav.
Tired Ninja also asks, what's your scariest moment?
I've actually got a video of that on the channel. So I was coming home one evening from work, and I came round a corner and there was mud all in the middle of the road, and the bike sort of slipped on the mud and it felt like it was sliding and sliding and sliding. In reality, it's a little bit of a wobble. But yeah, that was quite scary, because if it did go down then I would have crashed or something. But I'm still here, I didn't go down, and the bike stayed up. Come on, these should be quickfire questions.
I was trying to read the question. Right, Colin asks that you ride the most perfect bike for your needs. That said, what one next?
It's a tough one. It will be a sports bike, obviously, much to most people's hatred. Well, family and girlfriend.
You don't hate bikes.
I saw you roll your eyes there. But anyway, regardless of that, as I said earlier, it's probably going to be a GSXR, just because I like them a lot.
Saint asks, what was your first bike?
First bike was a Honda CBF 125.
Colin George asks, if you were to buy another bike or get a second bike, what would you get?
See previous answer, GSXR. This is easy.
Keith Wong asks, what editing software do you use for your videos?
So for the editing, the main bulk of the video is I use Sony Movie Studio 13. For any little fancy bits, or with the Island series, by the way, go and check that out if you haven't seen it. I've done these animated maps where I was showing the route we took, and then maps were made using a combination of Photoshop for stitching the maps together, which took bloody ages, and Adobe After Effects to actually animate it.
That didn't sound like a plug at all. Matt 46 Vale, if you could meet 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, if I could meet 3 people, living or dead, who would it be? Bruce Dickinson, for sure, just because made him rock. Albert Einstein, because I'd love to know what the hell he was going on about. I have an idea of physics and stuff, just I'd actually query me on it a bit more and like to actually learn a bit. And who else? Bill Hicks. Absolutely, he's an absolutely awesome comedian if you've never seen him or heard of him. For an American, he just really gets a sense of irony that us Brits get, and yeah, Bill Hicks.
Suzenet 555, full frame or mirrorless next?
Full frame, definitely.
Keith Wong, would you be doing off-roads?
I'm not too keen on off-roading. I would probably have a go of it, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I would sort of blasting around a track. It's just, you know, you've seen some people come off on off-roading and damage themselves even at low speed. Lamshot Brides, for instance, he crashed on a off-roading on a green lane and ended up breaking his ankle at a very low speed. So it seems a bit more safer going around a track. So I'm not sure, but probably not.
Keith Wong again. Where is your most desired country to be riding and vacation?
There's definitely a lot of really... Am I that boring? Oh yeah. My girlfriend spent last night in A&E with a suspected broken ankle. It turned out to be sprained. But she's feeling sorry for herself at the moment. I better not be too mean to her though, because she is kindly and gracefully standing in as my quiz master.
Like you had anyone else.
True. But yeah, there's a lot of great places just in Europe that I'd love to go and see and ride around. I would also love to go to America and do sort of historic Route 66. Probably the only time I'd jump on a Harley, just because it seems like the right things to do in America. But yeah, either Route 66 or sort of some of the roads in Europe. If you can just go from like one road to another without doing all the sort of riding in between the different countries, that'd be awesome. If you know places like that, please let me know.
Within Biker asks...
Wyvern!
Sorry. If you were stuck on a desert island, what would you fear the most and why? Choose carefully. Solitude.
No, I am quite happy on my own at times. What would I fear the most? That my girlfriend sells my bike. No,
do you mean you wouldn't fear me riding it and crashing it?
Seriously, if I was stuck on a desert island, what would I fear the most? It'd probably just be failure. That I wouldn't be able to put my years of knowledge of watching Bear Grylls into action and actually trying to survive. I would probably end. I'm quite practical, but yeah, I don't know whether I could be able to manage to make a fire and bit of protection and probably end up eating the wrong animal and dying or getting poisoned or something. So yeah, failure is what I'd fear if I was stuck on a desert island.
Colin asks, explain how you felt as you sat in the pit lane on your first track day as you selected first and you were waved through.
What was going through my head? Going through my head was, right, I'm doing this. Shit. Can I turn around? Can I go back? Alright, here we go then. This is going to be interesting. Don't fall off.
Matt 46 Vale, if you could ask yourself another 5 questions, what would they be?
Why are you a dick? That's one. Why didn't I get a motorcycle sooner? Why am I so damn awesome? Who are my idols? Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Who are my idols?
Why don't you answer it then?
Because I wasn't asked it.
Who are your idols?
Stick to the script here. And final question.
Why do you hate Toothless so much?
Because he hides something.
You asked a question that wasn't scripted. Answered a question that wasn't scripted.
And what's my favourite food? There you go. 5 questions that I would ask myself.
Wolfie asks, what's your ideal bike and your favourite bike pre-1980s?
I think there were actually 3 questions. He's got a 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. Right, let's start that one again. Wolfie asks, number 1, what's your ideal bike?
GSXR.
2, money no object bike.
I'm cheap, Panigale. Alright, that's quite expensive still, but it's cheap compared to some of the other sort of massive good bikes out there. Panigale.
And 3, your favourite bike pre-1980s.
Dude, I was born in 1985. I don't know what came before 1980. I really don't know what bikes are out there. What I'll probably do is have a quick look online as I'm editing, and if I see one, I'll stick it on there. But it'll probably be some kind of Kawasaki or... I'll tell you what, actually, I know. I don't know what it's called. Again, I will subtitle it in. The bike Steve McQueen rides in Great Escape. That's pre-1970s. That's got to be. Pre-1980s, definitely. Set during the war.
Okay, Blind Rider 609. Can you guess how drunk I am tweeting this question?
Not very, because it's comprehensible.
Red Shoes moment. If you could relive 1 year of your life over again, would you, and how old would you be?
Would I relive a moment in my life? No, because that's in the past, and I always just look forward to the future. There's no point reliving your past because you'll do the same things again. But if I did have to go back to a past point in time, possibly the year I went Disneyland, maybe, when I was little. Some point when I was little, because when I was like really young, just because I was spoilt as a spoilt little brat. You know, and you spend your time just spinning around in circles going whee. And yeah, that's your life when you're little. You got no care in the world about money or anything. It's just you want something and it appears in front of you, or if you're spoilt.
Mr. Van 13 has 2 questions for you. If you could fight one person from history and guaranteed to win, who would it be?
If I could fight one person in history and be guaranteed to win, who would it be? Who would I want to fight? I'm a lover, not a hater.
Since when?
True. I hang my head in shame. Adolf Hitler, because he was a dick.
Also ask, why did you leave it till about a month ago to subscribe to my channel, you bastard?
Dude, I subscribed to your channel ages ago. If you go back through your videos when you used to thank people for subscribing to you, I was in there near the very start. YouTube is the one that unsubscribed me. And it's only when I realised I resubscribed. So YouTube was a dick. I had subscribed a long time ago. Also, you make videos?
Nice. The XT donkey. Did he send one in? I forget.
No, you didn't.
XT donkey again. His question is the Ulster Grand Prix a possibility this year?
To compete? I don't think so. She's lost it. I think it's near the beginning of August, isn't it? It's like the sort of 8th of August. Depends on work and stuff, possibly. But I'm kind of more looking at doing Europe or parts of Europe this year. Maybe next year. Who knows? I don't know where the camera can't see that. Who knows? I've got really small arms.
That's the end.
That's the end.
There are no more.
There are no more questions. That's it then,
Except
guys.
for, why do you hate Toothless?
Why do I hate Toothless? Because he just sits there looking at you.
And
It's
the
like
other
that.
one, answer your other questions that you asked yourself.
I can't remember what questions I asked myself.
Idols.
Who are my idols? Bill Hicks. Definitely, he's probably one of my biggest idols. Just because, he just speaks to me on a good level. What that level is, I don't know. I'm just a really big fan of comedy, so, if it weren't Bill Hicks, it'd be the Monty Python crew. It'd just be some decent comedian or comedians. They would be my... Yeah.
Xbox or PlayStation?
I still don't quite trust Microsoft. Yes, I've got a 360, I've got a PS4. I want to say I grew up with PlayStation, which is true, I grew up with PlayStation, but really I grew up with Sega. When I was little, it was Sega versus Nintendo, and Sega were there, and Sega went, and I guess PlayStation sort of took over a little, so I go PlayStation over Xbox. PC over them both, though.
Fair play.
That it?
It is.
That is it. Okay, well, there you go. There's my Q&A. Once again, thank you ever so much for subscribing to me, because I'm just really surprised you do. Watching my sub count goes right down now. I have no one. Yeah, so that's it. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Ride safe. See you later. Bye. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. And action. Hang on. I've got an itch. I'm not picking nose in one of these. Alright, there you go.
Read your own questions.
I can't. And we're out.
Yay.